Breaking news, y'all. Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, confirms high interest in a Francis Ngannou fight. He says it's going to be your power against my power. Francis, let's get it on, baby. Former WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder said Wednesday in a message to the ex-UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou on Uncrowned's The Ariel Helwani show. He said, if you're serious about what you're saying, I'm serious about what I'm saying. Let's get it on once and for all. Your power against my power. Let's test it out, baby. If you're down, I'm down. We can go to the motherland too, baby. Africa, let's go. Wilder and Ngannou have been linked to a boxing match ever since Ngannou impressed his October 23 debut where he knocked Tyson Fury down but lost a split decision on the scorecards. Ngannou's second foray into the sport didn't go quite as well. Anthony Joshua needed just 2 rounds to brutally knock Ngannou out in March of 2024. Fury, Joshua, and Wilder were considered the big three in the heavyweight division for the second half of the 2010s. Ngannou has shared the ring with Wilder and Joshua, and now has Wilder in his sights. The former UFC champ confirmed to Uncrowned in August that facing Wilder would be his top choice in any sport, then followed it up with a social media call-out of Wilder a few days later. He said, "My interest in an Ngannou fight next," Wilder said. "I'm ready to go with anyone. If Francis is next, then let it be next. I'm looking forward to a great fight with anyone who's going to get me where I need to go. With the Ngannou fight next, I think it'll be more entertaining for fans in general than just the boxing fan base. But every fight counts. It gets you closer and closer to the goal that you're looking for." He said, "Francis got the heart, man. He's the MMA champion, heavyweight champion, so that brings a lot of weight to it. 2 strong guys, and we want to test out our power against each other's faces. So let the games begin. I'm all in. That sounds like a good time. So don't be threatening me with a good time." He says, "There have been talks previously back and forth, but right now, I would say that it's just warming up." Wilder said in negotiations to face Ngannou, he's acknowledged what he wants to do, sent out the message, and I've replied. "I've acknowledged that I'm serious, willing, ready, and able to do what it takes to get this fight on. And here I am. I'm ready to go anytime. I look forward to the next step of things progressing and see how far it gets. Hopefully this is not a call me out to get clicks and likes and entertainment call out." While Ngannou was in the mix to be Wilder's next opponent, Wilder was reluctant to label him as the front runner. The Bronze Bomber said that talks are ongoing with other opponents outside of Ngannou, but ultimately refused to name them. Wilder ended a 12-month layoff and 2-fight losing streak with a 7th-round TKO win over Tyrell Herndon in June in Wichita, Kansas. It was Wilder's first win in 32 months and only his second victory in almost 6 years. "This fight right here was a tester for me to see where I am," Wilder said of the Herndon fight. "Am I truly back mentally like I believe I am? Because without the mind mentally, everything crashes out. You can train as hard as you want. You can go through all of the levels of what you need to prepare for a fight, and if you're not mentally there, when the bell rings, it's over with." He said, "I found myself back together, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the next one to truly show who I am and what I am. I never really did anything for myself because I've always taken care of other people since I was 12, like I said, and it feels good to be like I'm selfish now. I'm doing it for myself. I'm enjoying myself while I can. I have 10 years left. Whether I commit fully to that or not is to be seen. I got about 10 years left to do what I got to do to enjoy myself while I can at these last little moments of me boxing." So Wilder, who's already 39 years old, is saying that he wants to fight another 10 years. So he wants to fight till pretty much he's 50 years old. I don't see that happening, bro. I don't see Wilder. Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I'm surprised Wilder hasn't retired already. I'm glad that he didn't retire with a loss. I'm glad that he does want to end his career the right way. But Wilder took a lot of damage in those 3 Tyson Fury fights, y'all. Like, I don't want to see Wilder turn into a vegetable, man. Let me continue reading this article. Shout out to Yahoo Sports. Wilder hopes to fight at least once more in 2025, bringing his total bouts for the year to a minimum of 2. The former champ hasn't competed twice in a calendar year since 2019. Arguments have been made that Wilder's best days are behind him, but the 39-year-old believes that he still has a decade left in the sport. If Wilder chooses to fight into his late 40s, he would hope to emulate the likes of Bernard Hopkins and George Foreman, who remarkably completed and had success at the world level at that age. However, for the immediate future, boxing fans are hoping Wilder vs. Joshua doesn't join the dreaded list of fights that should have happened but never did. With the promoter Eddie Hearn declaring that AJ's next big fight will mark his final roll of the dice, the clock is ticking on what was once a super fight. Why Wilder Joshua has never materialized remains a question nobody can really answer. But Wilder hopes it's a question that won't need to be asked much longer. He said, "It's up to Joshua's team. It ain't never been up to me," Wilder said. "Anything I've done in the business has never been up to me. A lot of people have blamed me if a fight didn't happen." He said, "I'm not going to mention Joshua's name, and hopefully they don't mention my name until they are truly ready to finally get this fight on. No matter what happens, let's get it on once and for all." Listen, man. I still want to see Anthony Joshua versus Wilder right now. 100%. Like, why not? Like, think about it. Like, if you guys really think about it, right now is actually the perfect time to make the AJ and Wilder fight. Because AJ's coming off of a knockout against Daniel Dubois, right? Deontay Wilder is coming off of losing to Joseph Parker, getting knocked out by Zhilei Zhang. He just beat somebody, but he beat a nobody. Like, this guy that Wilder fought this year, nobody even knows who he is, right? I think that this fight, I think it should happen, man. I'm still interested in it. I think it'll be a great fight. I think Wilder and Joshua could fight in Africa just like Wilder and Ngannou could fight in Africa. Have to fight in Africa. And let's get it on, man. I would like to see how that fight plays out. I would have to give the edge to Anthony Joshua just because I think Wilder, Wilder looks like a shell of himself. AJ has still shown that, he can compete at a high level, right? Even in that fight against Daniel Dubois where he got stopped, Wilder dropped Dubois in that fight. So, but I still want to see it, man. So let me know what you guys think about this. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video. Most importantly, leave a comment. I'm out.